you run a transport business, you know the cycle. A driver leaves, a truck sits idle, you post on Seek, you wait, you filter through the applications from people who don't have the right license or live 500 kilometers away. And by the time you find someone decent, you've lost 2 weeks of revenue. But then 3 months later, another driver leaves and you're back to square one. Most operators are stuck in reactive hiring, scrambling every single time a seat opens. What you actually need is standing readiness, a system that's always running, always attracting qualified drivers, so you're never starting from zero. I'm Adam, and I build driver acquisition systems for transport companies across Australia, but I don't approach this from a recruitment or a HR angle. I approach it from operations. Before working with transport businesses, I spent 14 years in the fire brigade working for Fire and Rescue New South Wales. There, you don't wait until you're short-staffed to act. You maintain readiness so you can move fast when it matters. Same thinking applies to driver shortages. Most operators are forced into reactive hiring when a seat opens and a truck sits idle. What I build is standing readiness, a system that's always attracting license-ready drivers, filtering hard up front, and routing only serious conversions to you. I don't manage candidates, I don't touch resumes or make hiring decisions. All the ownership stays with you. I just build the infrastructure so that you're not starting from zero every time a driver leaves. Here's the shift. Instead of posting a job ad when you need somebody, you build a system that runs 24/7, whether you're actively hiring or not. When a driver leaves, you're not scrambling. You're pulling from a pipeline of people who already know who you are, what you offer, and have been pre-qualified. So let me show you exactly how that works. There's a 4-part driver acquisition system. So there's interception. So when an experienced driver search for work, and with 700 companies closing in 2025, thousands are searching for work right now. They're typing things like MC driver jobs Melbourne or interstate trucking driver jobs work into Google. We intercept those searches with targeted ads that lead to a landing page built specifically for your company, not a generic Seek listing, a page that shows your equipment, your routes, your stability, and what it's actually like to work there. And then we do some filtering. The landing page does 2 things. It attracts the right drivers by being transparent about the work, and it repels the wrong ones by being specific about requirements. So you only see the applications from people who are actually qualified. And after somebody applies, they enter an automated email sequence that keeps your company top of mind while you're reviewing applications. They get emails about your fleet, your company's stability, what the work actually looks like, and why drivers stay. This isn't sales pressure, it's education. So by the time you call them, they already know whether they're a fit. And their standing readiness. This system runs 24/7. When you're actively hiring, you're pulling from a pipeline of pre-qualified, educated candidates. When you're not hiring, the system is building your pipeline for the next time, so you're never starting from zero again. What this isn't. Let me be clear about what this is. I'm not a recruiter. I don't screen resumes. I don't conduct interviews or place drivers. I don't touch your candidates. What I do is I build the infrastructure that makes qualified drivers apply to you instead of your competitors. So what you own all of the candidates. You make all the hiring decisions. I just make sure you're visible when drivers are searching and that only serious applicants reach you. And this is built for transport operators who want control. I've built this system for transport operators running 20 truck fleets up to 100 truck operations. The operators who implement this stop relying on expensive recruiters, stop wasting time filtering unqualified applications, and stop scrambling every time a driver leaves. They build standing readiness, and when they need a driver, they're pulling from a pipeline that it's already running. If you're ready to see what this looks like for your business, the link is below. If you want to see what it looks like, you can book a call. I'll show you the system, walk through the deliverables, and you can decide if it makes sense.